I guess. What's the order for endgame moves? Endgame moves, it's more math, right? So first things first, you need to realize you're in endgame. So here I decided I was in endgame. That's a judgment call. So first you have to judge if you're in endgame. Then what I would recommend is taking a Bioyomi period, because usually you're in Bioyomi, or taking a minute or two and calculating all the endgame. So the trick for understanding the order of endgame is to learn how to calculate endgame. So here, what I would do is identify the endgame. So check first and second line first. Doot, 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 doot. Then check for the center endgame. Doot, doot. It's usually not that much. Then you would count them all and play the biggest Sente one first. So, in the endgame, what's most important is Sente. Sente is the most important thing. Do everything in Sente. So, what you do is find the first and second line Sente moves and push it. Okay, 1 point in Sente here, 1 point here, 1 point here, 1 point here, 1 point here, 2 points here, 1 point here, 1 point here. It's okay if it's only a point or two profit, technically. Well, what you need to do is count what the change in value is, and then to determine if it's Sente, you need to look at the change in value of the follow-up. Usually the follow-up is what determines if it's Sente or not. So you have to check the follow-ups to determine if it's Sente, but usually I don't need to count that. I can just know, but if you don't know how to do it, and you don't just know, then you need to play 13 by 13 and calculate it. And once you calculate it, you can get an idea what is and is not Sente. Once you understand what is and is not Sente, then it'll be easier to count the Sente moves. So I just count it and play Sente first. So it's double Sente, Sente, largest Gote. So usually the largest Gote, it can be reverse Sente, but I've also sometimes let my opponent get a Sente move, like a 2-point reverse Sente move, if I get a 4-point Gote move. Because 2 points reverse Sente, I mean, yeah, that's big, but so is 4 points, right? So I would just say largest Gote move. The difficult part comes in determining is reverse Sente 3 points greater or less than Gote 5 points if the next move after the reverse Sente of 3 points is like reverse Sente 2 points. So for example, if I play Gote 5 points, my opponent plays reverse Sente 2 points, or like 3 points, and then my opponent plays another move worth 2 points, then technically that can cancel out. But you get into some complicated mathematics there. So what I would do is just play your Sente, play the large Gote. If you want to play reverse Sente, that's fine, but at some point you're going to have to realize that some Gote moves are bigger than reverse Sente. Figuring that out is really difficult. I wouldn't worry about it too much. As long as you are playing the biggest value, usually you're good. But Sente is super important. Now, how to calculate something. How valuable is this move? So what you do is, you picture white playing it. You go until the moves are Gote, right? So if it's Gote, then it's just, you picture it, and then the follow-up. So here, this is Sente because I'm threatening a lot. This is 1, 2, 3 points for white. Because that's what changes when black plays it first. See, I lost 3 points. And black gains 3 points. So this is a 6-point Sente move. Hello, Peyton. So if it's a 6-point Sente move, Sente doubles the value or the change value. So technically, this is a 12-point move. Why do you double it? Because if you play this move, if you play this move for 6 points, and the next, like, you play this in Sente for 6 points, and you get to the next move, which is likely going to be 5 or 6 points, that means you get this move and the next move, which equals 12. So this is a 12-point move. The value of change is only 6 because you gain 3 and you stop 3. So the value of change is 3 or 6. But weight-wise, it's 12. Hopefully that makes sense. There's a lot of... Endgame can be one of the most complicated mathematics you'll ever see that you can apply. But for simplicity's sake, Sente is doubled. But yeah, that's pretty much how I decide my order. What I do is get to endgame, I pause, I count all the endgame, I take all my Sente, and largest endgame. Yeah, I just calculate all the endgame and then play it from biggest to smallest. That's what usually I do anyway, when I'm not being lazy.